the deals landscape has long been known for, I guess, traditionally being a male-dominated or a male-dominated industry. And that's not just for us in consulting and accounting firms. When you look at investment banks, you look at private equity, they are all really male-dominated sectors. And so we've been on a journey for a number of years to look at, well, how do we diversify our business? If I reflect back to when I started working in deals as a graduate, we had one female partner in the whole deals business. And it wasn't because we didn't have great female talent within our business, but we were seeing that a lot of our female talent were leaving at a certain point in time. And equally so, we were out in the market looking to find all these senior female women in the sector, but they actually weren't there because it was already such a small population, so to speak. And so we've been on a pretty long journey to try to reshape our workforce profile. And pleasingly, not to say that we're there yet, but we're now at about 22% of our partner population in our business are women, which is amazing, but still a really long way to go in that respect. But just in terms of why I think it has been male dominated, there's a number of reasons. I think our work, and sometimes this is a bit of an excuse, but we talk a lot about how volatile the work is and it's really uncertain. So you need to drop everything because when a deal is on, the deal is on and nothing else matters. And yes, there is an element of truth to that. But what we weren't thinking about is, well, how do we do it differently? How do we start to pair people up in this teaming and actual collaboration where it's not one person working on an engagement all the time, but they've got that support of the broader team? And more importantly, it was about for the junior female talent that we have in our business, what do we do to create a space where they can thrive, they actually want to be in our business and they feel safe enough to be in our business too?
Just moving on to that. So if diversity is the goal, and you just mentioned you've achieved some good outcomes in terms of the diversity, why is that a goal? And, what else needs to change to get that number higher?
Yeah, great. I love that question because I think aside from being 2022 and it's just the right thing to do and we should be there, there are a number of other reasons to it, right? So if we think about our stakeholders who expect it, our workforce expect it. So we have 4 generations in our workforce at the moment, with the majority of them being millennials and Gen Z. And diversity is a core component of that, I guess, of what they're looking for in terms of workplaces to be part of. And ultimately, I also think it's about getting the right outcomes for our clients. We just know that when you've got different ways of thinking, different experiences, you do come together and solve problems in ways that you might not have ordinarily done before. So I feel like we're at a point where everyone realizes there are a lot of benefits, and it's not just because you set targets as an organization to get there. But I guess on the point of targets, I firmly believe that they are important because they hold organizations and leadership teams accountable. But in addition to that, we've got to be looking at it more systemically. So how are we developing our talent? What are we doing for sponsoring and mentorship? Especially in what is still a male-dominated industry that we're working in, how do we ensure that the women in our business feel like feel like they can do it in their own way, but they've equally got a pathway to acceleration as well?